Hello everyone, welcome and hope you're having a chill day. I am Dark Architect and we're diving into some Timberborn today. Today we are going to play as the Iron Teeth and we are going to be on Helix Mountain map with the normal difficulty. Because I don't want to go too crazy, I don't want to go too easy, so we're going to go with normal. And this is going to be a comfy little city building series. We're going to start small, keep things relaxed, and eventually work our way up to some big, probably over the top mega projects for our beavers. So make sure you grab a drink, get cozy, and let's see what we can build together up here in the mountains. So, once it starts, we're going to kick this off. Obviously, the initial thing I need to worry about is their initial survival. Make sure that we have no concerns about immediate deaths, because the thing with Timberborn is if you build too quickly, you may unfortunately lose all your beavers. So we're going to come up with a name. Let's do Darkitect. Oh, hold on. Can I just do Dark Architect? Let's try that. Nope. All right. I really got to clear out my other stuff. Let's just do Channel. Sure. All right, we got our lovely 12 beavers. We're going to pause first, and we're going to do a quick inventory of see what we got up here. So, looks like we've got our water being produced on this mountain. I believe there's a number of them. Let's see how many water sources we got. We got 8 water sources total there. Okay. Believe there's a lot of... Oh, we got some water over here as well. We have... Must be water being produced in here. Okay, so we got some additional water here. I don't know what we're going to do with that, but we'll figure out. And I believe there's a lot of bad water sources. Got 2 there. That goes out. I believe there's like a lot. I think there's a lot of mines as well, which is going to come in handy for all that metal we're going to eventually want. 2 there. Got another mine there. Got another one there. And then I think there's going to be... Oh, is this the one over here that we already did? Okay, we already saw that. Okay, cool. So there's a number of bad water sources we are going to have to address. There's a number... there's not too much water sources, so we're going to have to play around with that. Be very careful and go from there. So before I unpause, let's do a quick few things. First, we're going to build a barracks so we can at least have some housing for our beavers. I want to make some breeding pods as well. Let's do 3 to start. And we're going to do a path across. And like I said, because we're doing some fun little projects, I want all the stuff to have a purpose. And I want to do some fun mega projects. So I'm thinking in the center, we're going to have one very large reservoir eventually, which is going to then funnel out into a aqueduct system, all 4 directions. And when it turns into bad water, I think we're going to drain that out before it gets into the system. And then we'll play around with how that aqueduct looks like later. So, we got some houses going. We got our breeding pods, so we can breed. We can have housing for them. I'm going to put down some lumberjack flags so we can start chopping down some trees. I really wish there was more. Oh, there's some more over there. I might actually incorporate that more. So let's actually remove those. We're going to come this way more. What I would also like to do, if possible, is have all of the roads as the tubeways, as I do. I prefer doing tubeways. They're faster, and they can build on tubeways, as opposed to doing roads for our primary travel. So we're going to throw down some gatherer flags so we can make sure that we get these berries as well. All right, connect that. Cool. All right, we're also going to need some pumps. So let's put down... Actually, let's fix that. Let's do pump there, and we're going to do a pump there. 4 pumps is not a bad start. And they're all flat, so it works. And we're going to have you go there. And then finally, let's throw in some storage for our small tanks. Let's do 1, 2, 3... Let's do 6 tanks. Oop, we didn't want that there. And then we're going to throw a path down the middle. All right, so we're going to have logs, berries, housing with breeding, and water. We're also going to want to do some food as well. So we're going to use this space for food. I'm going to do 2 farmhouses. And we're going to plant some kohlrabies. Because kohlrabies are going to be very important. We also need to put a storage for our kohlrabies. Let's put you there. That should be enough for now. Okay. And then we're going to plant these kohlrabies all the way down here. Fill in this entire space. And then go from there. Because that will allow us to take that. Cool. Nice little square going on. One last thing I want to do before we get going is some inventors. So we can get some science going. I think that's a good start. We're going to have some water. We're going to have some food produced. Berries for our breeding. Logs being made. We do need to put a cutting tree section. So we're going to do this section for cutting trees. Hopefully, because the amount of trees we have here, they're going to repopulate that pretty quickly. So we're going to see. Let's play. Alright, let's let it go, and then we're gonna go from there. Let them build everything, and we'll see what happens. Let's high prioritize at least a few things to kick things off. So yeah, we want our logs to be good. Oh, we need to also drop a large industrial pile. Actually, kind of don't know if I want to do that because, oh, well, let's get rid of that. Because that's going to limit how much logs we hold at once. We can only hold 20, which is going to force us not to chew through this too quickly. Because I don't want to devour it before we can get our forester squared away. So, we're going to let them build everything. Same with our berries. We got 40 berries, which will be useful for our breeding pods. Farmhouses are hopefully going to solve the issues of food. So we'll see what happens. So we're going to let all that stuff build. And then we will move on from there. So I'm just going to let it fast forward a bit. Let all this stuff build. And then we're going to come back and see how it looks. So I'll see you guys in just a minute. Alrighty, we are back after a few days of some dicey issues with the drought. We finally got the water going. We are bringing back all of our food, so we don't have to worry about that. We don't have any berries in stock, unfortunately, because we ate through all of our food. Because one issue I noticed with this map is the water takes forever to get down here. So, because we now have our at least settlement started, we burnt through a lot of these logs as well. We did get a lot of research points, so we're going to have 2 steps for this next area. One is we're going to unlock the forester. The reason we want to do that is that's going to allow us to make more wood, so trees, so we can actually make a proper what do we need? So we actually get an abundance of trees going on. So let's get that going. We also need to make planks, because planks are needed for foresters as well as, I mean, everything else. So we're gonna have this go all the way up here. That's fine. Then we're gonna fill in that. So when that's finally built, we'll be good to go. Second, I need to make a lumber mill. Let's put you ideally somewhere with water so we can just have the water wheel. Because if we have a compact water wheel, actually if they can reach it, we should be good to go. So if we put it here, I don't know if they should be able to reach there. So let's do that, and then we're gonna do one there. Oh, we need gears for that. Ooh. Okay, let's remove that real quick. How can we do this? I guess we can just remove a few, but that would take care of rid of a lot. So what if we take out just a few of these? So we're gonna first mark resources for demolition. We're gonna take out, I need at least that. Oof. It's more than I want, but it'll work out. They're too far, so that's going to be pointless anyway. Okay, so let's remove that. What if we remove these? These are much closer. Let's do that one. And then for the industrial lumber mill, it's on the right side. So we might as well remove these two as well. So first things first, we need power, compact water wheel, just so we can get some power going. Let's do it there, because I feel like that's going to grab more more water. And we're going to do a lumberjack. Oh, we didn't need to go that much. Oh, well, it is what it is. We can put a small storage bin there for any planks. So we're going to put planks there, let that all build. So we're going to put that as our highest priority. Okay, plant. Alright, we're going to put an oak tree there. I can't put an oak tree there. Okay. We have no wood in our inventory, so what we're going to do next is we're going to throw some lumberjack flags over here, and then we're going to chop down this section. I don't typically like to remove everything, but because now I do have a forester, we can at least handle all of this once it gets built. And the first few days, well, first month, 30 days really, is going to be a little dicey, but once we get it going, we will be in business. So that's the first thing we need to make. Once that's made, we can get our forester good, and then we'll go from there. Next up is I want to make some levees. The reason I want levees, oh no, not levees, I need dams. I'm a dunce. We want to do dams to prevent this so we have more time with our water. So I think we're going to do, that's fine. Path and structure, just so they can get around. And then we're going to take the stairways as well, so that we can get up here and go from there. Okay, so let's put stairs. We need planks for that, which we will handle in a little bit. Okay. Pathway. Let's take path. We're going to go right there, there, and then we're going to follow this around until we get there. Oh, we also need to include it right here. Cool. So once that's built, we'll at least start creating a reservoir so we can actually keep water in the event of a drought. So, alright. Oh, now that this is done, let's lower these and increase these, because we do need trees. But I don't want to do a lot. That also allows us to have some of the... Oh, there's not many trees left over here. Regardless, it'll allow us to start getting the resources so we can, 1, make the forester, and 2, make our dam. And then from there, we should be golden. But we need to build all of it. We are out of... Why are we out of food? We should not be low on food. Oh, okay. So we're going to throw that there. We do need some water. Okay. Oh, we died of hunger. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I was not paying attention to my food. We may have a conundrum, everybody. We're limited on berries. Okay, because they're not coming out. I just need them to survive. Alright, let's change you. Just pull out as much food as you can. Oh, goodness. I don't have a whole lot. Alright, just feed everybody. We are down to 7 adults, 1 baby. Okay. I need you guys to eat. Please eat. Feed everybody. It's still 7. Okay. We might be able to get out of this. We may just be able to survive this food conundrum. We'll deal with science later. I'm not worried about that. Oh, dear. Okay. As long as everybody has enough food to make it through. Okay, so they're not doing great, but they're not doing awful either. Okay. Let's throw one of those. We don't have... Alright. Let's reduce you. So we can at least get some berries to start breeding again. We have 6 adults. Oh, dear. Okay. 1 there, 2 there. We have 1 there. We are very limited right now. Wood-wise, he is starving. This might be a quick game. This is always the issue. Is the early game, until you get sustained, anything could kill you off, and you don't want that. Okay. Where are we sitting at for food? I don't have a lot of food, but I got enough at least to feed them. How are they doing on their age? 28, 17. Okay, they got some time. 31 and 10 is fine. That 36 doesn't have a whole lot of time, but we should be able to pull this off. Breeding has resumed. Okay. Just need some food going on. Once we get enough to make it through a day or two. Okay, that should be enough. Change you there. Change you there. Okay, so now they're going to plant. That should be enough to at least make it through the day. We do have some water going on. We're good there. Berries for breeding. They have housing. Yeah, we should be good on water. Main concern is now food. I guess what we need to do is once the drought starts, we need to turn these to just gather everything. Harvest everything. Planting can wait since the drought's going to prevent the water. But if I can get this dam going, we won't have to worry about that. Alright, so where are we at? We got a baby. Alright, cool. That's the next one that's going to be complete. Okay, alright. We have sustained that issue that we had. So, we just have to continue this progress and we will be fine. Okay. Back in business. They should be fine, so I'm going to reduce you. And we're going to reduce you so we can increase you. So at least we can get back to building. How we looking? Okay, we should probably... I think that's going to take about 2 more days before we get the next... Another drought? And it's a 4-day drought? Oh, dear. I just survived a drought. Okay. Well, good luck to us, guys. Good luck to us. 4 days, and it takes almost a day just for it to get down there. Oh, goodness. Okay. It's a shame I can't cut through this yet, because I could just cut straight down to at least bring it down sooner. But once we get things squared away with our water, that's the first thing I need to do, is I need to get a sustainable water source to stay. And the easiest thing to do with that is just make our dam. Get our dam system up and running. But we can't do that until we get more logs. Well, hopefully there's enough water and storage. Oh, Nikes. I forgot I was going to change to harvesting priority. That's in 1.9 days. Okay, grab as much food as you can. Let's increase you. Harvest. Let's actually go like that. At this point, just grab as much food as you can before it dies on us. As long as we have enough food, we should have enough water to at least make it through the drought. That's the main thing. So, I will see you guys on the other side of the drought. Alrighty, we made it through the second drought. We are now on cycle 3. We should be getting another adult beaver soon, but we survived that one at least. Now I just have to wait for the water to make its way down here. Like I said, it takes a while, but we do have additional water and food. Yeah, it takes almost a full day just for it to make its way down. So we're going to have to definitely address that. First things first is we need this dam system in place. Once we get the dam in place, I think we'll be in a much more comfortable space. Let's do this. We need to then bring you down there. Let's have you as 1. Increase that. So at least we can start making planks. It takes a long time for water. This is probably going to be my biggest challenge, is just how long it takes to circle around. For sure. So we have to definitely address that. And I'm not going to be able to make planks if there's no water. Okay. But at least we got water again. So we can address the issues. The food and the water. No deaths due to food or hunger or thirst, which is always nice to see. We do not have another baby yet. Oh, we got age 5, so you should grow up soon. Yeah, okay. But we're gonna lose Ulcanith soon, so it's gonna be close. But I think we're getting in a much better place now. Let's increase that just so we can have this built, start making the trees, and then go from there. My worry is when this turns into a bad water, is it's just going to destroy these trees. I mean, these ones should be fine, but the ones along the coast, because I believe it's 7 spaces from the water, gets tainted and they die. So once we get all of that, we got levees. What I do want to do is we want to build a square around this. Obviously, we're not going to get to this anytime soon. There's a lot of trees there, too. I like it. So that's going to be kind of how we go. When this turns into bad water, though, that's going to be a concern. What I think I want to do eventually is carve this out and turn it all into levees. If I can build a levee under, I don't know if I can, but build levees underneath so that the bad water does not disturb any of the soil around. So I think I want to do that eventually. But that's going to be our barrier for our reservoir, which is where we're also going to have our aqueduct system. I think we want to have an aqueduct system come up and come over. With that, how is that going to look like? If we do paths and we do overhangs, if we do a 3x1, how many do we have? 3, 6, 9, 11. We have an 11 by 3, 6. It's an 11 by 11. Okay, interesting. So if we do a 7 wide canal, probably not. Maybe do 5. Well, it'd be 3. Well, if we use the 3x1s, it would actually be 5 because we need the levees on the outside. So it would be 5 wide. Okay, I think that'll work. We are low on food. We need to resolve that. Nobody's hungry yet. We do have crops being grown. Alright, our forester is there. We're going to reduce you down, and we're going to increase you so we can at least start planting our trees. Okay. Alright. Beautiful. What are we looking at? We got 8 grown up. Ulcanith finally passed away, unfortunately. You should grow up soon. Lovely. Nothing there. Okay, so the next one to be born is going to be Kinguth. That should be tomorrow. He gets grown up. And that should allow us to have another adult. Oh, he just grew up. Nice. Where'd he go? Where'd he go, George? There he is. So we have 9 now. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, how are we looking here? No available workers. That's fine. No science. That's not the end of the world. We have 188. I'm going to hold off on that until we get some more. Our main priority is going to be this. So that's it. Actually, that's all I can build right now is that. Are these... So let's build that. And let's throw another one here. And that's going to allow us to get some trees and make some planks. And those planks will go over to here. And once we have this build, at least the planks where they need to be, remove that so then we can at least make these dams. There we go. Alright, then we're going to stop you. Actually, let's lower that because we don't need planks as badly. Okay, cool. Alright. Let's make some dams. Once we get that, our water issue shouldn't be as problematic. So that's our biggest goal right now, is getting this resolved. Breeding process has stopped again, unfortunately. Anybody growing up soon? We got a 4, we got a 5. The 5's probably going to be next. Crow drag. Okay. Build them dams. Alright, we got one down. Beautiful. Okay. Water, we should be fine. Especially once this is built, water won't be a concern. That's going to push this back, allowing these crops to stay growing. This is going to stop because we're not going to have a flow of water, which is not going to be the end of the world. So we don't need planks constantly. At least at this point, we don't need planks constantly. Also, having that pushed back is going to allow these to stay watered as well. So main goal is getting this done before before the next drought. Alright, where are we at? You should be growing up soon. Beautiful. We have a 5. Okay, so the next 3 days we should be getting an adult. Now, we are going to lose Azajoth any day now. Faye is not far after, but we are getting there. Slowly but surely. Okay. Logs. We don't have any logs, which is not fun. We have nobody on berries. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Okay, we have 10 now. Beautiful. Okay. So let's start with the breeders. Resume the breeding process so we can start getting some more beavers. Beautiful. Okay. Next up is that. We have no... We don't have many logs right now, so we're definitely going to have to resolve that. 12%. It's going to take a bit. It is going to take a bit. Actually, because we're going across... Ooh, that could take out a little bit. But there's the oaks over here. So let's do this. We're going to build some stairs here. And then we're going to remove you. We're also going to do, because it's going to be a little bit before those are grown, and we don't want to wait all day for them to be grown. We're going to cross the river. Nothing over there. Yeah, 'cause that's all the same elevation. So from there, we're going to build... let's build... we'll build 2. And then we're going to remove you 2. Build a path. So that's going to allow us to get all these trees. So we're also then going to cut all this. Oh, that's not the right spot. All of this down. And then also all of this. So once we get there, we'll be in business. Beautiful. Okay, and then lastly, we want to remove the... Oh, no, not the trees. We want the trees. The trees are going to get carved down anyway, so... That'll give us the additional logs to do what we need to do. We're at 12. Beautiful. Almost got another baby. Do we have any? We have one child somewhere. Renjai. Okay. And you came out of that one. Okay. So then we got one there. Mezzalcree? What is that? That's a name. Mezzalcree. Interesting. Okay, food-wise, we could definitely use some more food. Let's see where we're at. Okay. Now let's get rid of these. These are going to be a little bit longer. I wonder what's the easiest way, because we need... Oof. 225. They're 20 each. I can't fathom it taking... Ugh, we're going to have an issue, everybody. We're going to run into the same issue because we did not finish our dam in time. Okay, so let's increase these. Yeah, if I get across to there, we'd be fine, but I'm not quite there. Oh, dear, a drought. 3 days for a drought. Okay. You know what? Take all of those logs. And then priority, highest priority, all of this. At least if we can slow down the water as much as possible, we should be in business. But it's a lot of wood. It's a lot of wood. I don't know if we're going to have it. Please build it, guys. We got 2.5 days. A little over 2 days. Nothing there. I've got logs, but I can't get them off the ground. I guess they can't put it directly into the building. They have to put it into a storage first before they use it off the ground. Oh, that's lovely. I love it. We are possibly going to die, everybody. Well, if I'm going to die, we might as well collect as much food as we can to try to quell this issue. I can't believe that happened. I can, but I can't. Why did I think that that wasn't going to be an issue? At least it's a drought and not bad water, so it gives us some time to get it addressed. I really should have just kept that and changed it. Changed to industrial pile. Then I could just grabbed all the logs. It's fine. We'll survive. We got this. We will be fine. It's going to take a little bit of time for the drought to make its way around. 27. We're only at 30%. That's rough. Okay. So we're going to hopefully survive. So I will see you guys in just a little bit. We're going to let it run. Hopefully we'll make it through the drought. A 5-day drought. Oh dear. That's going to hurt. Okay. So it's 5 days. I don't know if we're going to have the food for this, but we're just going to have to make do, and we'll go from there. So I will see you guys in just a bit. See you guys soon. Alrighty, we survived another drought. Barely, but we still survived it. Okay, so we want to then minimize, we want to have this as high, but not very high. Reason for that is I want to bring that up. Okay, so let's do, because that requires 4, and there is 2. Okay. It's not going to solve that issue fully, but there are trees here. Okay, so let's do that. So let's put a lumberjack flag here. Okay, we're going to staff you. Bring you down to normal. No, actually, you're going to stay as high priority. So that way, as soon as the water gets down here, we can address that issue. Oh, it takes so long. One full day just to go that far. But it's got to circle one more time. It'll be nice once I get all this controlled. Okay, so we got that. How much more? These are not growing until the water makes its way down. We are out of water and we've only got berries. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, come on, water. Come on. Beavers are getting thirsty. Start growing crops. Okay. They're going to be hungry for a little bit. Oh, 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 oh. That's fine, that's fine. Next day we can get that. Maybe we can get that squared away. Well, that's interesting. So it went completely up there as well. Nice. Alright, so that's going to go there. They're going to build that, and they're going to be able to fill it all with logs. Those logs can then come to the dam, and then we'll be good to go. Alright. There we go. We have gotten in business. That'll at least hold us over until we get our trees grown. Okay. Alright. I think we're good. I think we're good, everybody. So let that grow. Then we're going to place our pumps back. Well, these are higher priority. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't want them falling into the water, so they'll get pulled. I don't know why it says no storage space available when there is storage space. It's fine. Food-wise, we need about 2 days. Okay. Alright, build a deep water pump there, and then we're going to build another one right next to where we had it. So that once the dam is done, they will start being able to work on this. One more. Oop. Come on. One more. Pull it out. Thank you. Okay. So they're going to finish that. It's not enough to finish it, but at least it's getting us somewhere. If I could get across, we'd be golden. But we can't. What do we have? We got 15. I kind of want to dump this for now. We should have enough space. Yeah, we got 12 free beds. I'm going to dump this real quick. We're going to take all of that so we can make the... I need this dam. This is very important. And we'll just put the house back. After that's built, we'll throw it back, and then that can get addressed. It's not going to go all the way, but at least it will slow down the water being removed. Water's being coming back. We are getting carrots again. Not carrots, kohlrabis. Can we make carrots? Or is that, no, carrots are, folktale. Okay. Perfect, perfect. Oh, we also want to build an industrial lumber mill, again, and then a small storage pile. This is obviously not our biggest concern. That's just there to allow us to get planks once we're ready. How are we looking? How are we looking? We need 20 on both of those. So that's going to take some time. All right, let's throw our barracks back. Why is there a log in there? There should be no logs in there. Halfway done. Oh dear, I don't know if we're going to make it. Oh, that's going to grow soon. Oh, alright. It's fine. Everything is fine. How far can you reach? So if we got rid of that one. Let's remove you. Actually, not you, not you. Cancel that. We're going to get rid of you. And then we're going to... Oh, no, no, we do want to get rid of that. Okay. Remove you, because then it can slide through there. If it's not like that, then they won't be able to. Place you back. And then we're going to put a lumberjack flag. Perfect. And then as for marking... Okay, cool. Now go get it. Let's finish this. Nothing to do with range. Oh, because there's no more trees available. That's fine. Can remove that. Okay. Ugh, we are scraping at the barrel for these logs. Once we get across, we'll be good. But we're also gonna need some planks to get up there. So actually, let's do this. We're actually gonna remove these because as much as I would love to have them, we don't need them as badly. We need a few planks to get through. So that once we get that, we can get up here, build those, get these trees, allowing us to get to these, and then we'll go from there. But that dam, almost done. Almost done. 11 out of 20. How far can you reach? Not far enough. Oof. Okay. Let's do this. We can always fix it later. So let's go all the way there. And then we're going to remove... Well, we're going to let him keep going. We just need to make it to the other side. That's all we need to do. Get the chicken, everybody. We need this. So if we put him there... You know, that's fine. Okay. We're going to remove that. We're going to remove that. We're going to put a path here for now. We should definitely be good for the next drought. Hopefully we won't have bad water yet. But we're going to get there. Right, go get it. Go get it. Why are we building there? We should not be building there yet. We need to build this. That's the priority right there. We do need the planks. But we need... what is it? We need the wood first. 4 more. 4 more. Okay. So we're going to place some lumberjack flags. Okay, our dam is built. Beautiful. Okay. We are in business. What we're going to do next is we're going to remove you. And we're going to put some lumberjack flags all the way up. Obviously, this is going to be very early. We will not have that many people need to be a lumberjack. Okay. So we can get a few more. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to have enough. Okay, remove these. And then we're going to place some oaks back there. And then we're going to have to do some storage. Large industrial pile. How are we looking? How are we looking? 14%, 61%. Okay. 66. Okay, so we're 2/3 the way there. It should be about 10 more days. We do have the dam, though, so at least it will slow down the drought. Okay, wonderful. We need that. So we can get up here. And then go from there. Do we have the... Yes, we already have the cut trees section squared away. Food, we have food. Water, we have water as well. 4 babies hanging out. Oh, we have no available housing space. We have... Oh, dear. Okay. They grew faster than I was expecting them to. Put you there. We're going to want to do large barracks eventually because they have house 16. But we'll worry about housing later once we get there. We need 4 planks. The only thing we've used planks for right now is the forester, but I don't want to touch the forester. I want to keep it going. I mean, we probably could. If we do that, So let's highest priority that. Let's remove you for now. Build the staircase. Then we can get rid of this. Oh, okay, so hold on. Let's get logs there, or planks. Alright, so we're going to do a large industrial pile here for wood. Alright, we're good. We're good, everybody. We're good. We made it. Okay. Oh dear, the babies are happening. Alright, let's place our forester back. Oh, droughts appeared, but that's fine. That is fine. We got our dam, which is going to prevent us losing all of our water. So should it keep our... Actually, these might start dying. Not dying, but drying. 75% of the way there. Okay, we're going to be able to get rid of these. Build our path. Okay. We're in business. Alright. So we're going to remove you. At least this is not a 5-day drought. Oh, it hasn't even started yet. It starts in 2 days. Okay. I got you. Okay. Now that we've got that, let's build our water back. Actually, what I should have done is made these too high. So then we could have just kept all this back. After this next drought, I'm going to actually increase this height with some levees and dams. But I want to address the oaks here. We want oaks to happen so we can quickly get through it. Alright, we need some paths. 7 free beds. We might need to make another one. Alrighty, we're getting there. Remove that. Let's take out all these birches. Now we've got some oaks to start building everything. And we'll be good. Drought has started. Oh dear. Okay. It's fine. It is fine. 5-day drought. Oh dear. Okay, what I want to do next is make some more tanks so we can get some more water stored. Okay, so we got planks going. We'll do a small industrial pile. Oh, hold on. Let's remove that, and then we'll drop a small industrial pile. So that way we can at least start storing some planks, since those are almost done. How are we looking? 85%. It's gonna be dicey. Okay, water is draining away. Should not all go away. Oh, wow, okay. We definitely need to increase this a bit. It may flood our space for a moment after we do it. But we'll get there. Okay. Alright, at least there's a little bit that can still be grown. 86%. 3.5 days to go. Got a pool of water. So we can at least get wood going. Okay, we've got that. Next goal. Once those trees are fully grown and we are actively grabbing them, what we're going to do from there is we're going to start making this reservoir. So let's do some landscape. Actually, no, first things after that is turning this into a 2-layer. So I'm going to make this one straight line all the way across. This will block that off, allowing all of this to stay what's the word? All of this is going to be fertile land. Okay. So while we're waiting on the drought to come back, we're going to take some levees. And we're just going to make a bunch of walls. Oh, we don't need that. And then once we've got everything squared away, we can continue. Oh, we've got to put a levee there. Permeable floor. A floor panel that stops water from leaking through it. Okay. I wonder if this can be automated like the like sluice gates. I don't know. We will have to find out. It could be water. Okay. So, landscaping, levees. How high do I want to go? I'm also going to carve into that. Doesn't really need to be like super high because it's going to be one of the highest points once I carve out this mountain. I think we can go a little bit higher. How high does the... I guess having a very high aqueduct is not the end of the world. Let's see. Because we have the landscaping of... Or actually, it's going to be paths and structures. Because you can do the metal platform 3x3. But overhang 3x1s. Let's do this. I kind of want to go... Let's go 2 layers higher. And I think that will be a good height for what we're trying to do. Okay. Cool. So... We're going to have a 4-way aqueduct system. Yeah, because we also want to remove the sluices. So if we get this impermeable floor, I just want to see what that looks like. I don't think we're going to do anything. Oh, I can't see it until we get metal blocks. Okay, we're going to have to play around with that. That's fine. We got 413. Let's get some platforms unlocked, because we are definitely going to utilize them. Okay, cool. Oh, we don't have enough for the triple platform yet. That's fine. Drought has finished. Beautiful. Now I just have to wait for all of the water to make its way back. Yeah, I still want to have a 4-way aqueduct system. I'm trying to figure out what's going to be the best way to do it. An overhang, 4 aqueducts coming out, and then that will allow us to redistribute the water where I need to. We can't basically just go straight over this mountain and carve down once we're ready to get rid of it. And these will go all the way to the edge of the wall, or edge of the map, and kind of drain over the edge, or spill over the edge if there's too much. Oh, that drained out. Okay, well, we made it. We have enough food, enough water, at least for the rest of this. Just in time. Okay, and this should be good to go. It will flood this for a little bit, though, if I do that. Levees are 12, dams are 20. Alright, so let's do this first. Let's just build some levees here. Once those are built, then we'll take care of the other half. In the meantime... Oh, we have 4 beds available. Okay, let's build 1 more housing unit. Don't want to build another breeding pod just yet. 13 planks, which is fine. I'm not doing anything crazy with them right now. Okay, so in the next 2 or 3 days, those will be fully grown. Beautiful. So we'll finally have our tree system set up. It will flood every time a drought kicks off. But once the initial flooding stops, we should be good to go. Actually, it would fill this briefly, but then it's going to fall. It's going to spill out once that's done. And they won't have to run all the way down here. We are almost there, everybody. Once that is built, this will be done. It'll block all of the water. And we'll be in business. How is it still not fully grown? Come on. Let's go. Thank you. Okay. Literally the end of the day. It took the entire day to go 2%. It was like 2%. It should have been fully done much sooner. Oh well. We are going to want to then turn this into a pathway. So that we can easily get over. Alright, path there. You can connect there. Okay. And that's emptied. Nope, there's still some more over there. It's 4 more logs. Might as well collect those. Alright, there's our trees, everybody. There are our trees. There we go. Okay. Demolish all of this. Okay. So then we're going to remove all of that. Oh, we still have more to remove. Oh, we won't be able to get that. Let's just do this. Okay. Demolish you as well. Okay. Now landscaping, we need levees all the way across. Perfect, they went above. Going up. That's good. Oh, no, we don't want levees there. We want dams there. Well, I guess those could have stayed as levees. These can stay as levees because they're blocked by the wall anyway. And then we'll put the rest of the dams there. Okay. Grab our paths all the way across. Highest priority. Finish that up so that our dam is done. I hope this is not going to be a major issue. We'll see, though. We will see. I don't know. At least the beavers can swim, I guess. So it could be worse. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, liar. Oh, dear. We were not replanting. I did not realize that. Okay. We're good. We're fine. We're going to have a few that are a little slow, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. With that, I don't want to expand into more breeding just yet, because if we expand too quickly, we will likely die. Once this is done, we're going to start addressing this reservoir and start handling our aqueduct. I'm trying to think how big of an aqueduct we want. Because for that we need metal, and I'm not ready for metal yet. If we do triple platforms all the way across, it's gonna be a lot of planks, unfortunately. Oh, we have to unlock it, of course. Of course we do. It's gonna be a lot of planks, for sure. I think we'll be good. once we get the aqueduct system as well, reservoir, then aqueduct, and then after that, it will be just a matter of getting things squared away. We need to put a storage system. Oh, I don't have an industrial pile for planks, do I? So we can actually start making some more planks while we're at it. And then you can pick up all of these planks as well. And a drought is approaching. Oh dear. We got 3 days to resolve our little issue. That is the drought. We're going to leave those there because they can grab them as they go. We're going to get this one done before this drought kicks off. I think we will. We should. It's only going to take 12. Alrighty, dam is done. And when it's casual flow, there is no overflowing. So that's nice to see. Alright, we are good. We are good. Just going to back it up to here. We are going to start getting drying out here, but not down here. So they will still be able to grow from there. Cool. That's resolved. Now to figure out this guy. I think the first aqueduct we want to build is straight over here to drop it into here, so it's going to drain and we won't have to worry about as much. But also what I want to do is I want to get... Oh, we need extract to do dynamite. Well, no, we don't need extract to make dynamite. We need bad water. It's going to be a lot of dynamite, because if we want to go all the way down, make a piping system, figure out where we want to go. Like over here, we've got a bad water river underwater, it looks like. Oh, it's not underwater. It's just at the bottom of the map. We can have it drain over there. And just pour out of the map. But first I want to handle an aqueduct system to, one, build this reservoir. It's going to then come over here and drain into here for now, so it skips all of this. That's kind of where I want to start. So with that, question comes down to the triple platforms take 10 planks, and a plank is 1 log, correct? Believe it is. Yes, 1 to 1. So in the end, the resources is going to be less for a triple platform as opposed to a levee. And we can just tweak the aqueduct as we go. So I think we'll do triple platforms. Oh, we're going to have to do 5, actually. Okay. Landscaping for levees. We'll change it probably to sluice gates later. But for now, we're going to start with dams, just so we at least have something going. Okay. So while they're handling the drought, which is beautiful. All right. Yeah, so even though this is backed up here, so all this is still growing, which is nice. Cool. We have 4 days to worry about it. This isn't going to be too bad. Not too bad at all. Alright. Next we need to go back to our paths for triple platform. Yeah, we're just going to plan out this first, and then we'll move over here to address it. We'll go here, and then we'll drain into that. Perfect. And then eventually I'll carve into this, and we'll deal with it later, but for now, I'm not going to worry about that. And then we'll probably carve out the sides once we get to a certain point to let water drain out as we go. We should be good there. That's a lot of planks, though. Goodness gracious me, that's a lot of planks. Question is it exactly what we want? Yes, it is. Beautiful. And this way, the water will be under control for quite a while. Maybe we should eventually have these as sluices, so that I can go one higher and it doesn't just overflow. But I mean, we're not worried about that right now anyway. We'll worry about it later, but for now we should be fine. So now we need to make the long trek up there. What's going to be the easiest? I think just putting... If we mark resources for demolition and we just go straight across, remove those. Let's grab some paths, triple platforms, what have you. We can remove you as well. I don't want to remove... Can we not remove? We can't remove metal. I kind of figured we wouldn't be able to, but you never know. Makes sense, though. Pathway. Because we can do, actually. Is do a double here, a single here, and then demolish these for doubles, right? And then we'll just connect it from there. All right, pathway all the way across. Okay, now we just need to have them get there. And once they're there, they can start building this reservoir. So we have an aqueduct, and that's going to go all the way down. I'm going to build some pathways also down all the way. Let's do a staircase here as well, so that they can also build down the center. Yeah, that should work. And we'll just let that play. So this is going to be the next big project. We should have enough food to sustain ourselves. We have enough beds. Water. I think we're good on water. We got a good amount of logs, which we need for planks and other things. I might bump this up to a much larger storage space. Let's do a large industrial pile. I'm going to bump you up to planks. So at least that way we can have more planks being made while they bring them over here. We do have 3 vacancies, though. And they're starting to make their way over. So they're going to make their way to the center, start making this reservoir, and making this aqueduct system, which is going to take it here. It's going to waterfall into here, so at least whenever there is a drought, it's going to... whenever a drought starts, it's going to come out here much faster. So, at least droughts should be very quick to recover from. I think we're going to cut the map also in 3, like in 4 sections. How I'm going to build that, I don't know yet. But this will at least get us going. Alright, I think that's going to be a good spot to wrap up for today. The colony's off to a good start. It's small now. We are struggling. We did struggle. We're not struggling so much as it is. We do have a lot of big plans for this place. Mega projects, wild ideas, all that good stuff. You just got to survive the droughts first. And they were definitely a struggle to begin with. We had some questionable areas, but I think we are good and safe. So, if you are enjoying the chill vibes and you want to see where this all goes, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you get a heads up when the next episode drops here on Dark Architect. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you have an awesome